I hope everybody's been having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is on your side of the world. But hello. I have not graduated, no. If you guys are in my Discord, you know what's been going on. And if you're not in my Discord, don't come. But I am going to turn off the chat for this one. So, you guys have been silenced. Your words, this is no longer a democracy. It never was. Okay, last stream that I had was on February 11th. That is around a month ago. So it has been a whole month since I've streamed. And the reason why is because I nearly got taken out by my tooth. Now, it's so bad that I don't know if it breaks TOS. So I'm not going to show you my tooth. My tooth started to really hurt. And you guys know that my tooth has been a problem for, I want to say 4 years now. But I'm in America, so I'm broke as shit. Kind of had to put it off. Not a good idea, by the way. Go to the dentist if you're able to afford it. Go as soon as possible. Get yourself clean consistently, because it's not a fun experience. I had like a tooth that broke when I was very young because I didn't bit into a water fountain. A basketball hit me at the back of the head, and then you know that metal thing that water fountains have? Yeah, my mouth went into the water fountain and it literally perfectly hit and cracked 2 of my molars. And I had to get one of them removed when I was younger. I was supposed to get the other one crowned, but money, so it kept getting worse and worse. And the past 2 years, I want to say like 2024, yeah, that's 2 years ago, it started getting really bad. I would just kind of consistently have pain. I'd be like consistently having sinus issues and brain fog, just consistent brain fogs. If you guys been following me for a minute, you know that I've been canceling streams left and right because all of my attention could only go to video editing, and I would have like 0 energy once I was done with editing. I want to say like after my last stream, like around the 16th, it got really bad. And the pain kept getting worse over the week, and then worse. I'm like, holy shit, I think I might be dealing with an infection. So I was like, I have no choice. I have to find a dentist that is cheap, then get there and at least get some antibiotics. My plan was to like find a way to like kind of like hold off so that I can gather money and then deal with the tooth, with the molar at hand. I was not expecting to get my whole tooth taken out. But the dentist, he said, hey man, that thing has to come out now. I'm like, he's like, yes. So yeah, I managed to be able to finance it. So I got to pay monthly payments now. But hey, I didn't know that was an option. I'm super happy that's an option because now I'm in debt for 2 years, but I'm not dead. Yay! But yeah, I managed to be able to afford it just by a little bit. Normally I give videos, then I get paid. I don't like to ask for money before I give people work. I know that there's a lot of like artists and editors that get paid and then they wait a long time to finish their work, and I don't like doing that. But I asked for an advancement. Alfie was kind enough to do that for me, and I was able to afford the antibiotics so that the dentist could remove and extract that molar. So I was just sitting there and the dentist was drilling, and I could feel like what they were doing, but it didn't hurt. It was just mostly pressure. As soon as they took out the tooth, I felt like immediate relief. You know, they put a bone graft in, they kept it like, you know, they finished the work in my mouth. Did Alfie know the tooth situation? No, she did not. I don't like going out of my way to bother people with my personal shit. I basically told her, hey Alfie, I'm kind of short on money right now. Is it okay if I finish one of your videos? Can you pay me now? And I'll finish it for you after I feel better. And she was like, yeah, of course. And she was very kind, and thanks to her, I was able to like push through that little bit to get antibiotics. She did not know the tooth situation until I told her, hey, I don't think I can do the videos. And I also need an advancement. And then I showed her the tooth, and then she was like, Jesus fucking Christ. It was bad. It was worse than what it looked like on the surface. And the decay was going under the gum. And the dentist told me that if it went under the gum, I would have ended up with sepsis. And I could have like died. When I came from my post-op, I told him, hey, this is weird. As soon as you guys pulled the tooth out, I felt pressure relief, and he was like, yeah, that's gonna happen when you had a consistent chronic infection. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, you had a chronic infection. You had a consistent chronic infection. It was bad. I was like, oh, I'm glad I got it removed. After the extraction, I noticed for the first couple of days, like honestly, instantly, I felt like I had a brain fog that went away. It was like this lack of concentration gone as soon as it was removed. And then over the next couple of days, I was able to like properly put my energy into things, even if I was sleep deprived. which is something I haven't been able to do in around maybe 6 years, 7 years. So I didn't realize that this was something that was chronically fucking me up for 7 years straight. I kind of started losing a lot of energy. I thought I was just getting older, but I would lose energy very quickly. I would wake up and I would only have energy for like about 2-3 hours in the morning. And then from then on, it was just fumes. I would just kind of drink coffee to kind of keep myself going, and energy drinks and stuff. It was chronic inflammation. My body was in consistent cleaning mode or taking care of myself mode, and it was slowly killing me, and it could have ended up worse. Yeah, and it was probably the reason why I was so tired all the time. I have too much energy because I ended up overworking myself with videos, just like about last week. And not just videos, but like doing a lot that I needed to catch up on. I was like, oh my God, I can do everything. I can fucking do everything now. I'm not getting tired. Look at me go. And then I ended up just crashing. Yeah, it was super close to my sinus lining. So they were worried about an infection. Like the infection could have been bad. You guys know how I was consistently like clearing my throat and coughing on streams? I don't know if you've noticed, I haven't been doing that. Do you know why? Because of the tooth. It was consistently irritating my sinuses. So I've been feeling great. Yeah, like I said before, and not to repeat myself for the millionth time, but around the 7th day, I realized just how bad I physically was because of this tooth. But the pulp inside of it was like necrotic, like all of it was. Like it was just bad. It was deeper than you could see. And the back of the tooth is like white and shiny and nice. So the dentist, I remember, said something like, well, at least you're taking care of your teeth. I can tell from this side. That was funny. Because if I forgot to brush my teeth, it would hurt. I genuinely cannot stress how many of my issues were because of my chronic infection that I apparently had. I didn't realize that it was that bad. I'm able to remember things a lot better. Brain fog is non-existent, where before I was just like a completely blubbery mess. I haven't been sniffling, coughing up, gagging, or anything like that. It's been amazing. It's been great. And it's scary. It's scary how different I feel from like the past 7 years. No, it's been really bad. I stopped posting content because I just did not have the energy to like edit or do anything. Like I would try consistently to do something, but then I would have to stop for months because it would be client work, streaming, and then I would have to work on my own stuff, but I just didn't have the energy to. I didn't have the energy. I had the time. I just didn't have the energy and the concentration to be able to just sit down and bang out a couple of things, which is a scary thing. It's scary now in hindsight how much something that I thought it was just like a small bother was affecting me to such an extent that it kind of changed my perspective on a lot of things. Yeah, I would go out with Rose on a walk to the park or just sit down with her, and I would consistently tell her this, and I've been telling her this for a while. It's just like when I look at things like a sunny day or anything, everything kind of feels dreamlike, as if it's not real. Everything feels kind of cloudy. And I remember walking with her like a bit ago, and I didn't get that feeling, and I realized that a lot of that literal cloudiness is the best way that I can explain it. It's almost like everything, it feels as if I'm consistently disassociating, or at least it felt like that. It's gone. That's fucking wild to me. It's weird how functional I am in comparison, but I genuinely thought that I was just either not sleeping right, eating right, working out, or anything like that, but it wasn't any of that. It was just the fact that I had a chronic infection for the past couple of years that was just quite literally holding me back, just wasting all of my energy because it was my body fighting off whatever I had. And yeah, that's fucking terrifying. Fucker, I kept telling you it was going to kill you. Brother, I can't afford it. I couldn't afford it. In fact, I still can't afford it. I am financing it right now. I have to pay monthly payments for the next 2 years. So yes, it is expensive because it's considered luxury bones, even though it can fucking kill you. The United States consider it to be luxury. It doesn't consider it to be like proper health. So they're able to charge a large premium for it. But I feel like everything, all the stars aligned, and I managed to hit something that I could afford and that I can do. And I was lucky. That's what I was. I was incredibly lucky because of the dentist that I work with. They were very kind, and they try to help me out with, they try to help me out to find like a way to afford it because they didn't want me to leave the office without getting it extracted because it was that bad. If you're ever gonna miss a payment, I'll tell you to tell me. I'll let you know. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I can do... I'm not going to say nothing because I want to jinx myself, okay? But I think unless anything else happens, God, this is not a fucking call of challenge. Please, please, no more. But let's hope that this year is a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. Knock on wood. Things are looking good. I am hoping to start making videos again. I'm hoping to stream more again. And I'm also able to edit a bunch for my clients. In fact, I've been editing this whole time. That's right, I have been editing this whole time. You guys don't understand. I was editing, recording, and streaming at the same time. I cut this video just now. As we were yapping, I was cutting this video. Let's go, baby! Dude, I feel powerful.